Hello, everyone. This is Ophelia Rising here to do a collective consciousness read. I would like to start off saying this is actually my first video for my channel. I've been doing readings for about 10 years now, and I have decided to go public. And I'm really excited about this. So what I thought I would start doing is a once a week collective consciousness read. And I would like to dedicate this channel to those empaths and highly sensitive people, light workers, starseeds, indigos, all of us that are here to raise the frequency of this planet and assist everyone into our ascension period in the new paradigm. I'm really excited about this work, and I'm offering this as a labor of love. I do also offer tarot readings. All of my readings are for entertainment purposes only. However, I do this professionally and would be more than happy to schedule an appointment with you for a private reading. Please note that these readings are general and they are here to act as a guide. Please take what you like and leave the rest. So with that, I will begin. So today is Monday the 21st, 2019. And let's begin. Let's see what the universe wants us to know, what wants us to be mindful of. All right. So I'm going to pick a few cards to get started. All right, what do we have here? So we have the Seven of Discs. And by the way, I use the Mother Peace deck. I use other cards, but right now, today, that's what I'm going to use. They were calling me. The Seven of Discs, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So, this is such a beautiful time right now. Now here's the thing. The energies, the frequencies are a little intense right now, high on the energy field. I would like to say that the Five of Swords has to speak to feeling the need to protect yourself. Now, the Five of Swords is what I call the divine feminine protection. And what that means to me is that when we are in flow, when we are in our essence, when we are being creative, it allows for things to move a lot more smoothly than they would otherwise. So, and the Seven of Discs, this is a card that speaks to being pregnant with new ideas. So there's a surge of creativity that's wanting to happen. And the Ten of Cups is what I call a reverent joy. It's a moment of celebration. It's a time where we can really feel gratitude for all that we have accomplished up to this point. So it's time to know that there's some things that are coming to fruition, that even though we've been feeling a lot of our feelings, and just to know that we feel them to heal them. And so take some time to really savor this time period. Even if you feel like things aren't exactly the way that you want them right now, just know that you are about to birth something. Now, for some perhaps that is literal, maybe literally you are pregnant. But this feels more like metaphoric pregnancy, which says to me that you have some projects that you've been cultivating, and it's time to really give yourself permission to nourish these projects. I know a lot of us were always working on the hustle and the grind and trying to make ends meet. However, there are some special projects that keep coming up for you. Keep at it. Do not give up. And know that these things will will sustain you. With an attitude of gratitude, you're definitely going to feel richer, and you're not going to be in that lack mentality. And when you're in that state of gratitude, appreciating what you do have and wanting what you have, you're going to notice things and openings that are available to you, resources that are available to you, so that you start to say yes to them. And that divine feminine is about receptivity. It's about allowance. It's about noticing. It's about being present. So let me pull some more cards here. I'll pull 3 more. Oh, wow. Okay. 10 of Discs. Oh, yes. So, it's so interesting. The 10 of Discs to me is about things coming to fruition. And not only that, it's a birth of a project. And what makes this card even more special is that this has to do with being witnessed as you birth something. A lot of times these creative brain children get birthed, but there's no one to witness the process, which kind of creates a little bit of some disappointment, and maybe you can't see how precious it really is without it being witnessed. So know that it's okay to allow people to see the birth of this project. I know there can be a lot of fear, a lot of self-doubt, what I call the inner critic. The inner critic might come in and chime in and say, yeah, but you need to keep your 9 to 5 and this can't sustain you and all that doubt. Ask the inner critic to leave the room. Light a candle, and that is in honor of the creative child within, and know that it's safe to play. This is a season where it is safe to play. Now, once that child feels really supported, that inner child, that is when the leader, that's when the parent, the good parent, can come forth. And that's the 7 of Wands here. Okay? 7 of Wands is saying, I can be a leader because I feel safe, I feel supported. And these people here in this card, they are all supporting this leader. This leader has a vision. The Son of Wands, good card. That is a card, it's like teaching others how to be in the moment, teaching others how to let go, teaching others how to surrender so that we can be more authentic. This is a time of authenticity, a time where empaths are going to need to let go of those chains, the chains of, oh, well, so-and-so used to put me down when I wanted to do something, so-and-so made fun of me, so-and-so berated me, I had a narcissist in my life and I wasn't able to properly be myself and they were always pushing me down. But the part of the healing is allowing that creative brainchild to come through. And if you want revenge, if you really want revenge, your true revenge is thriving. So, even if you're scared, that's the definition of courage, is being scared and doing it anyway. But you have the 5 of Swords, which is divine protection. Let's see what else comes through. Oh yeah. Temperance, the Magician, and the Chariot. Okay, the card just fell out, so grab that. The 6 of Swords. Oh yeah, that's a good card. So, Temperance has to do with taking your masks off. So, look, we can't please everyone. And people pleasing really doesn't help you to get your dreams. It doesn't assist you at all. So Temperance is asking you to let go of the false security blanket of placating, people pleasing, perfectionism. And the Magician which is this card here, the Magician is saying, let's cut through the veil. Let's cut through the BS. Let's just say, you know what, there's more to life than this. I don't believe that it's just about birth, death, and taxes. Enough already. And the Chariot. Such a beautiful card. This is permission to dream, moving forward, allowing yourself to lift off, believing it. And a lot of times we get into the what ifs and the fear state and the anxiety, but what if this happens, or what if these people find out that I'm doing this kind of work? This is really about allowing yourself to lift yourself up off the ground and trying to meet people where they are. That's fine. At the same time, though, if someone's down at the doormat and you bring yourself down to the doormat, how is anyone ever going to get elevated? So our job is to elevate ourselves so that we're asking people to rise to the occasion instead of always going down to the doormat. And that's how we become doormats. Can you hear the train? Doesn't that sound cool? That was quite a timely sound. Okay, Six of Swords. I'm going to let that be the overarching for this reading. Six of Swords. This is about coming together as a team, finding other empaths that you have a lot more in common with, and stop going to the naysayers or going to the hardware store for bread and asking them to approve of you. Look, you're not going to heal that wound by going back to the same thing again and again and again. What is going to give you that healing is actually finding people of like minds, going to events and get-togethers where other people think like you, and giving yourself permission to find those people, because that's going to be your protection. So you've got the divine protection of the Five of Swords. You have a creative brainchild being birthed. You have gratitude as a gift. You have people who are willing to witness your process without criticizing and judging it, giving you permission to rise above and be the leader that you are. Being a role model, allowing yourself to be more authentic, showing people that it's okay to be who you are. Temperance, letting go of those masks. Stop mirroring the people that hurt you. Stop, because that's what happens is we become them. We act just like them, thinking, I'm going to show you how to act. Truth of the matter is that they're not going to get it, because that's not what they're there for. They're there to show you the contrast so that you know that you can go into a different direction and move forward and elevate your environment, elevate yourself. Magician, it's time to cut through the BS, cut through the veil, so that you can actually see what's behind the veil. A lot of times we get so consumed with what we feel from others, we don't even feel, what is it that I value? What is it that I want? And giving yourself that time to dream, maybe journal, do things like that, go take a class, something that interests you. And in doing that, you can meet people of like mind and coming together for victory. So, with that said, hopefully something that I've shared was useful to you. And if not, please continue to watch and please hit subscribe. I'd love for you to join these on a weekly journey with me on divination for empaths. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.